Good evening. It's been 45 years since a Kennedy has been in the White House, and yet because of the American fascination with the family name and the family business of politics, the Kennedy name still has the power to grab the attention of millions of Americans. That was the intention today when the daughter and the brother of the late President John F. Kennedy, Caroline Kennedy and Senator Edward Kennedy, came out fully and publicly in support of Barack Obama. It's an endorsement Hillary Clinton had wanted badly, and on this day of the president's final State of the Union address here in Washington, it commanded the political spotlight. We have the political ground covered tonight. Andrea Mitchell is here in the studio with us. Lee Cowan is just in off the Obama campaign to start us off. Lee?
Well, good evening, Brian. The campaign, the Obama campaign, certainly knew it snagged a big one today. You could see it on the staff's face. You could certainly see it on his face. And they hope that a nod from the Kennedy camp could put a whole new trajectory on this campaign as they head into Super Tuesday. Of all the memorable images of this campaign, Barack Obama has never had a moment quite like this. Two generations of Kennedys, the standard bearers of the best-known political name in Washington, standing behind one young senator from Illinois.
I feel change in the air. What about you?
With 4 decades in the Senate, Ted Kennedy may lend credibility to Obama, whom Hillary Clinton has labeled as too inexperienced to be president. He may help with traditional Democratic Union and Hispanic votes, too. But more than that, the endorsement brought the Kennedy mystique to this campaign. Not in a whisper, but a roar.
I'm proud to stand with them here today and offer my help, offer my voice, offer my energy, my commitment to make Barack Obama the next president of the United States.
Caroline Kennedy, daughter of the late president, said it was actually her 3 children who suggested that Obama mirrored her own father's legacy.
Fortunately, there is one candidate who offers that same sense of hope and inspiration.
The endorsements were an embarrassment for Hillary Clinton, who, along with her husband, had hoped Senator Kennedy would remain neutral at the very least. For Obama, the endorsement left him almost giddy at times on stage, but also respectful of the Kennedy tradition.
Because no matter where I go or who I talk to, one thing I can say for certain is that the dream has never died.
Afterwards, when we caught up with him, he said it was all a bit humbling.
I had to kind of pull things together a little bit. There was emotions there.
Obama also received the endorsement today of noted author Toni Morrison. She was the first person who actually called Bill Clinton the first black president. So that, Brian, in combination with the fact that Ted Kennedy is going to be out there actively campaigning with Barack Obama today, especially in the West, that really could give him a big boost heading into these big contests on Tuesday.
Lee Cowan just in off the Obama campaign, starting us off. Thanks. We've mentioned how much Team Clinton wanted this Kennedy endorsement, which went to Obama instead because, in part, of the recent behavior of Bill Clinton. And Andrea Mitchell joins us with more on that angle. Andrea.
Brian, this was an enormous blow for Hillary Clinton and Bill Clinton, who has long portrayed himself as the political heir to the legacy of John F. Kennedy. The Kennedys, Democratic royalty, and the Clintons, some say longing to recreate the magic of Camelot. Perfectly captured when the first Clinton campaign showed a faded picture to suggest the passing of the torch from JFK to a 16-year-old future president. Their friendship has been political and personal. Ted Kennedy hosted the Clintons at Martha's Vineyard, got Hillary Clinton onto the right Senate committees, and stood by Bill Clinton during impeachment. President Clinton came to Caroline Kennedy's aid in times of tragedy and loss. So how did the Clintons lose Teddy Kennedy? Those close to him say he was appalled at what he saw as attacks on Barack Obama, especially by Bill Clinton.
Give me a break. This whole thing is the biggest fairy tale I've ever seen.
Even after Kennedy urged Clinton to tone it down, the race card in South Carolina.
They are getting votes, to be sure, because of their race or gender. That's why people tell me Hillary doesn't have a chance to win here.
And after Obama's big win in South Carolina, Bill Clinton again offended many Democrats, even some of his own supporters, by seeming to belittle Obama's victory.
Jesse Jackson won South Carolina twice, in '84 and '88.
And he ran a good campaign, and Senator Obama's run a good campaign.
Raising questions about exactly what role he would play in his wife's White House.
As long as Bill Clinton is this prominent in this campaign, it's going to arouse the nervousness of a lot of people who are worried about a co-presidency.
Forcing Hillary Clinton to once again declare her independence.
I'm running. It's my candidacy. I'm the one asking the people of America to support me.
Now they say, some advisors say they will try to get Bill Clinton to revert to his role of supportive spouse. But they worry that he will not be able to restrain his competitive instincts, once again catapulting him to center stage, overshadowing his wife.
The subtext.